literally the bare minimum, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, the love of my life. This is not the love of your life. After a cycle of dating toxic men, or maybe you were the toxic one, you are going to date a really nice guy. He is going to be so good to you. That is not your man. This is the first guy that has given you the bare minimum treatment. This is the first guy who has showed you what the foundation of dating someone should look like. Kindness, thinking of the other person, opening doors for you, literally the bare minimum. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, the love of my life. This is not the love of your life. This is just a dude. I understand, because that happened to me. It's happened to a lot of my friends. It's that first healthy relationship that you get into after a cycle of toxic ones. This is your opportunity to take a step back, and instead of attaching yourself to this human being because they're giving you the bare minimum, you need to understand what it is that you actually want in a relationship, in a partner. You need to understand if you are the person that you want to be with yet. You have this idea that this person is the one for you because they're kind and nice, but that is the bare minimum. You should have more outside of just the kindness that they show you in the relationship to build a long-term relationship. That's not your man. I promise you, that is not your man.
Man, I wonder where Sierra would be if she took this advice, right? She went through a cycle of toxic relationships, it seems like. Didn't found her nice guy in Russell Wilson, but yeah, so in this video right here, we have a woman that's saying that the first nice guy you date after a cycle of toxic relationships is not the man for you. So you should let that nice guy smash, and then, you know, still go out there and date and leave a guy that's trying to do. I don't get what she's saying by he's showing you the bare minimum. He's holding doors. He's treating you right. She didn't say he was doing anything wrong, but she called it bare minimum. So I'm not sure what she feels like is, and she should explain that what actually is a woman supposed to be getting out of a relationship. But she seems ran through. Let's keep it 100. Most women that have been through a quote unquote cycle of toxic relationships or are toxic themselves, they're ran through. So she's not qualified to give dating advice. I'm sorry. She doesn't seem qualified to give advice, and women got to stop listening to unqualified women. Women should be finding women that have been in 10-year plus, 20-year plus relationships and take dating advice from them. Not these women that are ran through. These women that ran through, they're going to give you bad advice. She's sitting here and saying that, okay, you find a good man after a bunch of bad relationships, you probably shouldn't be with him. It just doesn't make sense. I don't think women should be out here dating, jumping from dick to dick, and it's just going to cause more and more trauma. Y'all not built like that. Y'all not built like men are barely built like that. Men are built like that naturally. But even us psychologically, yeah, you know, woman to woman constantly, you know, being out here messing with a lot of women, it's going to cause some chaos in our lives as men. And men are built for suffering. Men are built for, you know, chaos. Women not really built for that. Y'all supposed to be put up. If you find that nice guy, if you find your simp, I always say this. I say this all the time. I feel like, okay, a woman can be a whore for a while. She can be, unruly. She can go through a bunch of toxic relationships, or she can be the problem in a bunch of relationships. I just always feel like God gonna send her one last simp. And here's her on this video right now telling women that when they find that one last simp, oh, he's not your man. He's not the one for you. He's just showing you bare minimum. He's being nice to you. He's treating you right. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's opening doors for you, showing you how a actual relationship is supposed to be. But that's not your man. You need to go ahead and leave him. So let's keep it 100. She said it happened to her. It happened to a bunch of her friends, right? I can guarantee her and her friends are the problem. If y'all keep having failed relationships, I know women don't like to take accountability. I know women don't like to take a look in the mirror, and I know they don't like to be honest with themselves. Women will lie so much that they start to believe their lies. A lot of times you ask them, oh, why did the relationship go wrong? He did this, he did that, he did that, he did this. Oh, he did, you know, it's never their fault. And it's always about them and their emotions. They are never really able to put their emotions to the side. I'm not talking about all women, but these women like this, they're never able to put their emotions to the side and understand that it's a bigger us is bigger than just me and how I feel, my selfishness. And that's why there's going to be an epidemic of loneliness. There's an epidemic of male loneliness only because men don't know how to talk to women. A lot of these men, they spend too much time watching porn and all that stuff. The woman's epidemic of loneliness, these cat ladies, because at the end of the day, there are more women than men. That's coming from them deciding to consistently make bad choices. That's all it is. Bad choice after bad choice after bad choice after bad choice. And listening to women like this, taking dating advice from women that are not qualified. Honestly, if they haven't been in at least a 5-year plus marriage or relationship, they shouldn't be talking about it. They should not be talking about dating. Or relationships. They can, maybe a little bit of dating advice, but even dating advice is not gonna help. It's not gonna help. She's sitting here and telling you that you've been hurt by 20 guys and you find a good guy. It's not the man for you. Now maybe he's not, but don't just because she said it, don't listen to that. A lot of times people like, oh, you find my soulmate and it's got to be perfect and all. It's never going to be a perfect relationship. You got to get that shit out your head. It's going to be stuff to work on. It's going to be stuff to work through. That's why a lot of religious texts talk about enduring and, making it through hard times and stuff like that, because even in a relationship, it's not going to be smiley faces and rainbows every day. It's just not going to be that. And both parties have to understand that. That's why we both put 100% into the relationship. So if somebody only got 70 one day, at least the other person still putting that 100% in, but vice versa. We both all in 100%. All our resources, all our energy and all our time. It got to be both 100%. But I only been in a relationship for 5 years, so take that with what you're worth. There are people who have been in longer 10, 20, 30 year marriages that probably got way better advice than me, and that's the people you're supposed to be seeking dating advice from, especially women, because there's few women out here like that, very few. And a lot of times they don't speak. They don't care to give advice. A lot of them don't care. But I bet if you went and asked them, they would share it. But they really don't care to get online because they live in a nice, happy life. That'd be the thing. But let me know what y'all think about this video. That's just my opinion on it. As always, love y'all. I'm out.